Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's meditation. My name is Paola Castro, and I am so honored to be here with all of you that are tuning in live, and those of you that are going to be tuning in later. Any time is a good time to meditate, and today's meditation, I want to focus it in the power of meeting in the middle. Before coming here to record this video, this meditation, I was watching Becoming Nobody by Ram Dass. If you haven't watched the documentary just yet, I encourage you to do it. It's very beautiful. I haven't finished the whole thing because I am pausing just to take in notes. And one of the things that he was talking about in his documentary he was talking about, that he was sharing, is that he did so much work to get enlightened. He fasted, he meditated with the most professional meditators in the world. He put a lot of time into his spiritual development to try to understand how to not identify with this human experience and to feel better, to feel love, to feel the elation, to feel it all. And he will get so high, feel so good after doing all of those things, but he will always come down. And then one day he was talking, I don't want to spoil the documentary for you, but he's saying that he was talking to this being, and it said, like, you've chosen to be human. Why don't you subscribe to the curriculum? Why don't you be human? And I think it was so beautiful, because sometimes we try so hard just to feel good, just to aim for how am I going to feel this love and this elation, and it's so beautiful because it is our nature, and we're constantly looking for love. We're constantly looking for intelligence, for God, however you call it, and everywhere. And that is a beautiful thing, and that's what we meet to meditate together. And the other part of that teaching that he was sharing is that we're human too. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, and as we are in this human experience, we will have the contrast. Some days we will wake up and feel sadness. Some days we will wake up and feel the heaviness of the world. Some days we will have thoughts that are a bit dark, and if we identify with it, it feels horrific. It feels like we're trapped, and we constantly look for freedom from that jail. And he says the best way to get rid of the jail, the best way to be free, is to let go of the righteousness of how things should be. And I've been hearing a little bit of the news. I've been learning about what's going on in the world, and as you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of noise, and people wanting to be right, people wanting to know what's going on. Those of us that are subscribing to feel good, we just want to feel good, and we want to get rid of what's not feeling perfectly right. And it's all good, it's all well and good. I'm not here to tell you what is right and what is wrong, but what I'm here to share with you, it's a meditation about meeting in the middle, in between right or wrong, in between good feelings and bad feelings. If we see it in the chakra system, between the upper chakras and the lower chakras, there's the heart. And last time when I was here with you was last Thursday, and we were talking about getting into our hearts. So today is no different. I would love for all of us to get into our hearts, to get into that middle point between black and white, between right and wrong. As you know, and as I already mentioned, there's a lot of noise, a lot of people saying, this is this, and conspiracy theories, and all of these things, and yes, some of this is right, some of this is wrong, but if you subscribe for righteousness, you're going to get to be right, but not free. Now I know our brains want to know what's next, what's certain, but if you are in the path of being free, of evolution and not subscribing so much into fear, but knowing that fear will linger around some days and will come visit us. If you're more about evolving and being free, you know that you don't have to escape the noise, but you have to go back home. It's not a thing about escaping, it's about remembering. So let's do it together this afternoon or this evening, wherever you are in the world. Let's go into the middle, between right or wrong, between black and white, and let's meet in that space where we're still. So the way we're going to start this meditation today is with some breath work. We are going to do some pranayama, which is to bring some balance to the two hemispheres of our brain, especially if you're going through a lot of anxiety, or you have moments in your day where you hear the news, you hear the noise, and you feel this anxiety. There's a great way to bring stillness in the midst of the anxiety. And you probably have seen this breathing. If you haven't, it's a great one to start incorporating. If you have heard about this is a good one to remember. I learned it a long time ago, and I remember about a year ago a friend bringing it back to my awareness, and I'm like, oh my God, yes, that breathing. And I've been doing it for a year, almost every morning in my meditation. So you put these two fingers in your third eye, and then you breathe in through your left nostril. You plug the two nostrils, and then you exhale in the right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril. Hold and exhale. Inhale through your left. Hold, exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Hold your breath, exhale through your left. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhale. Hold, exhale out the right. Inhale through your right nostril. Hold, exhale through your left. One more time. Inhale through your left. Hold, exhale out the right. Now release your hand. Inhale through your 2 nostrils. Exhale out the mouth. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale through your 2 nostrils. Exhale out the right. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Now I'm going to invite you to start breathing in and out in the way that it feels most comfortable for you. No need to force it. Just allow the breath to come in and out your nostrils. So that first breathing technique that we did today, you could be feeling a little bit more stillness in the center of your beingness. So very slowly and very gently, I am going to invite you to start placing all of your awareness in the center of your beingness. In my case, I view it as the heart center. In this moment, I invite you to let go of any righteousness in your body, in your thoughts, in the way that you breathe. And if you don't know how to do that, use your imagination. Imagine as if you were dropping something into the ground. You just release it. Perhaps you imagine that as a rock in your hands or some bags that you're holding on, or a backpack. Just imagine the thing that is heavy, and you just drop it in this moment into the ground as you are breathing in and out. Letting go of any rigidity in your mind. Any sense of control. You just put it in the ground. Drop it for a moment. Even if that moment is just a microsecond, that's okay, that's enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're simply practicing letting go, releasing. The need to be in control, the need to be right, the need to know it all. Notice if there's any tension in your body, in your shoulders, in your lower back. Breathe in through those areas where you feel the tension. And as you let go with the exhalation, you simply release with ease. Being willing to let go. Keep breathing in and out. Now, if there's any part of you that says, "Oh, Paola, I don't know how to let go," I want you to become the observer of that thought that says, "I don't know," or "I can't." Well, this is me, this is my personality. With every breath, become the observer of the thought. Become the observer of the opinion, of the belief. And be that loving presence that observes all of the chatter. Inhale, drop it into the ground. And slowly we bring back the attention to the heart center. And breathe in and out through your heart. Inhale through your nose, exhale out the nose. In this meditation, it's our intention to meet in the middle. That flexible space in your heart that has no judgment. It's only compassion and love and curiosity Keep breathing in and out in the center of your beingness. Becoming flexible like water. Humble like nature, like Mother Earth. Wise. Like the moon and the sun. I'm going to stay in silence for a couple of moments so that you can enjoy that space of beingness. That space where there's a little bit of stillness. Even if it's just a little bit, know that it's enough. Go ahead and breathe in and out in silence. And enjoy your own breath. You are not drifting. You are breathing in and out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out. We are the observers of the activity of our awareness. Observe your beingness without judgment, without righteousness, without guilt or shame. That presence that observes you is you. Is the highest you. When we get in stillness, this presence reminds you that you are enough. No matter what kind of thinking you have, no matter your behavior, no matter the busyness of your mind, you are enough. You are loved. You are safe. Breathe in that knowing. And as you let go, you relax in the center of that knowing. Inhale. Let go. Inhale. Let go. Inhale. Let go. And I want you in this moment to ask yourself, what is the one thing I could practice today and for the rest of the day that will bring me to the space in the middle between right and wrong, between black and white, between good and bad? What is the one thing I can tell myself so that I can remember this teaching? So that I can go back home, back to the center, back to our hearts. We're going to breathe the last 3 times. These times we're going to tone when we exhale. We're going to tone with the sound of ah. The sound of ah activates the heart chakra even more, activates the throat. It creates beautiful vibration in your body temple. So we're going to do it 3 times. Inhale. Hold it for a moment. And exhale with the sound of ah. 2 more times. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale with ah. One more time. Inhale. Hold it. Release with ah. Very slowly and very gracefully we open our eyes, we come back. I hope you enjoyed this meditation as much as I did.